What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Mordheim, City of the Damned, the series that just keeps on giving and giving and giving. Whether or not it's giving something good, that's the question at hand. I run into a lot of swords, I get wounded a lot, I've been hit with a lot of maces, but at the same time, I've gotten to hit people back, and sometimes violence is the best gift. So anyways, we finished up the last mission. We took a couple of injuries because the deployment was not exactly leaning to our side. We basically started among the enemy, and we kind of had a couple people take a few whacks. Nobody died. Nobody got, like, taken out of combat, but people did get deep wounds. And so these two guys right here suffered some crits, and so now they're waiting for those big old boo-boos to heal. We have training to do. Unfortunately, I've landed in a spot where I have very little money right now, which is really, really disappointing. And then the second part of it is I haven't gotten my cash shipment yet from the Baron. So I'm hoping I'll get it today, I think. Or no, we already got paid, didn't we? I think we've already gotten paid. Did I already take care of... Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes I bypass the days and I haven't paid everybody's bills, so it should be alright.
Market stock has been replenished.
Okay, so the market has replenished. I can sell some stuff in the hopes that maybe we can do something better. Let's run through here and see what we've got. Ah! A halberd of misfortune. That's exactly the sort of thing that we were looking for. So let's go ahead. We need to run through and we need to sell off a bunch of this stuff in here that we have no plans on using because we can't get money from warpstone right now. We can't get money from a number of our normal sources, and so unfortunately the truth of the matter is gotta get rid of some stuff. No choice there. We get 21 to 27. I don't like the bow, so I don't think I'm going to use the bow at all. I know I was excited about that dropping. Really, a crossbow of spellbinding. That's a crossbow that you could put on a wizard. That's pretty good. Can the wizard actually use the crossbow? Because if he can, it's kind of an interesting kit out. Can he use the crossbow here? Let's find out. No, he can't. He can only use the bow. What an odd enchantment. I'm assuming somewhere there's a caster who can use a crossbow. Because that's actually a really, really, like, -6. That's like a staff that fires at people, basically. So that's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, it's going straight into the loot pile because we got nothing better to do with it. Other things. We have dueling pistols of slaying and a handgun. The handgun has a range of 25. It's a little bit better than what we had. It requires 3 strategy points. It does 37 to 43. How do the dueling pistols do less? Can we actually equip just one gun on Fieglerman? No, we can't. See, I keep running into issues like this where there are things that I want to try out with him. Does he have a handgun already? He has a pistol. So he can do dueling pistols, or he can do the handgun. The handgun looks like it does, or the pistol looks like it does more damage. Apparently there's a difference between a pistol and a handgun. I'm sure somebody will explain it to me. That gives him initiative, though. And it's got a rune of slaying on it, which increases the amount of damage it can do. It's got a higher hit chance, too. Maybe I'll try those out for a little... Oh, the barrels are shorter. Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to play around with new things. I don't like leaving all of my equipment... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I don't like leaving all of my equipment in the same spot. Can any of these guys... The blue handgun, I think. The handgun is like a rifle, if I remember right. It's kind of like a blunderbuss type deal. I think this guy had it before. I'm actually a big fan of the crossbows, though. I've been liking the crossbows a lot. I want to buy... I need that halberd very, very badly. If I can't get that halberd, we have problems. I'm going to sell both the heavy armors because at this point in our playthrough, I think we're pretty much done with that. Sell those off. I know we got a bunch of things that I can sell right here. I will more than likely keep the partial Mordheim map. I don't know if I'll use it very often. It's a coin flip, and I think it... I don't know, it might count towards one of your SP or something like that. I haven't played around a lot with consumables because I don't find them to be that much of a game changer. It's rare, like usually I'm trying to scoop as much loot as possible while playing the game. If I was playing PvP, I'd definitely bring them. But against the AI, it just seems like it's extra baggage you gotta carry around with you that doesn't really help very much. I might try the Mordheim map out. The oil bombs are really, really, really good. I just don't ever seem to use them. If I could get a couple of blue oil bombs, I'd feel better about it. But I think you have to add those into the... inventory before you can actually use them. There you go. Now that we got some cash, we can start playing around with some stuff. So who isn't wounded? That's the big thing. Like, who is not wounded? He's already got Web of Steel. Let's go for the henchies then. Henchies, I need you to take Web of Steel because you're going to be a parry character. Sounds okay to me. It's going to cost us a little bit of cash, but it's not going to be that bad. Now, the henchman can't... I don't think the henchman can actually use the tier 2 ones. That's going to be 3 days that he's out. It's very unfortunate. Alright, so everybody's back from their light wounds. That'll be nice. I'll probably just go...
Is in sight.
Let's see. The Baron is greatly pleased with the recovery of Ironclaw's atrocities and sent a messenger to Mordheim with a special reward for the warband. The messenger also bears ill tidings. Only one of the 3 barges leaving Mordheim are reaching Beckafen. Something is intercepting the wordstone shipments. The Baron commands that the warband investigate what is happening to his wordstone and put a stop to it. Whatever it takes and whoever is responsible, he wants the situation resolved before the next barge leaves the quayside. Okay. Warband's a little scuffed up right now. I don't know if it'll be the wisest idea to jump back into another... Don't know if it would be the wisest to jump into another mission just yet. I'll probably go with scavengers, maybe. We'll take him out. Aldremus Chenol. In order for Aldremus to be useful to me, I would need him to learn at least Chain Lightning. What's Chain Lightning going to cost me? A lot or a little? Or does he not even have the skill points for it right now? He has 2 spell points. Lightning Strike's going to cost 180. Let me wait. The Mastered one is a lot better too. The Mastered one is way, way better. Like, the Mastered one is crazy good. Although the Tzeentch Curse chance goes up, so that's also a problem. How much does this diminish his Tzeentch Curse chance? By minus 12%. So most he'll have like a 10% possibly. I also need to give the leather armor to... Oh, I didn't put in points? Alright, well, let's do that then. Physical. There it is. Increases physicality. You, amigo, let's make you a little bit more alert, I guess. Increase your initiative slightly. You never know when it's going to be helpful. Looks like I missed some people. You, sir, are a dodgy guy. So, actually, he's only at 10 agility. He's not the best dodge tank we could have asked for. His dodge is only 75. And at this point, I've kind of gimped him a little bit as far as his stat allocations go. I probably should have gone parry on him. It seems like the Reichland mercenaries are parry beasts a lot of the time. For you, we need intelligence because I want you to pass your fear checks every single time. And then for you, sir, you're maxed out, huh? Well, go with toughness then, just in case you get smacked in the face. Perfectly fine, so that's all good. The last thing that I need is I want a Duggy to take the light armor. So there we go. That'll increase his armor absorption by another 10%. So that he's sitting at 20, 25. He's doing a little better. Some epic purple armor would be better, but sometimes you can't get what you want. Let's rock this thing. So it appears as though we got ourselves the deployment that's going to be by our cart, and they got the in the building deployment, I think. I don't know. Sometimes the reading can be a little bit odd on those. I think we should be able to deploy all over here. I think I have 6 guys, so I'm just going to deploy and we'll move people around as necessary. We should have at least a couple of turns before they're on top of us, I think. We might get attacked early on. They do have an impressive. I think we're going to try and go through. I'm going to do my best anyways to try and grab as much loot as I can while I'm in the vicinity. I think they're taking their turn. They're just taking it slow right now. Take it easy. That is not the theme song of Skaven. Skaven don't take anything easy. I do like this map, but it's been reconfigured a little bit. Yeah, they moved this building around right here. This bridge and this building are like my 2 favorite spots in the entire game if I have a ranged army and I'm shooting at people. Oh my god. All you gotta do is park 1 tank at the bottom of this thing because it's the only way up. And then you put all your archers up here just firing at people. It is horrific. They can only get 1 person to attack your 1 defender. And by the time they get through that 1 defender, you've got another one behind him. And it's ugly. It's really, really, really ugly. Okay, Fritz. Let's see what you can do, buddy. What you got for me, Feelerman? Do we have eyes on? We do not. So we've had no visual. That means we don't really have an idea where they're at right now. God, my pop filter on my mic is like karate chopping me in the throat at the moment. You'll forgive me, I gotta move this thing though. There we go, much better. I don't like being karate chopped in the throat. It's a thing I try to avoid during my day-to-day life. I will probably go after... We'll probably just have the fight right here if we can. I don't know if there's going to be a solid way for Duggy to get downstairs. But my hope would be that there would be some kind of... I think this is off to the left of where Fritz is. Yeah. Or off to the right, I'm sorry. My directionality's bad. This is why I had to repeat the kindergartens like 400 times. I'm hoping we don't have a visual yet. Skaven are a really skeevy army, though, so you know what? I'm going to leave him back here and put him on dodge. He may end up dodge tanking their impressive for a little while. The Skaven impressive, I'm not afraid of, as long as I have my impressive. I think that, you know, it's workable. However, the only impressive that I'm terrified of is the Chaos one. The Chaos impressive is just so good. He's so beefy when the AI uses him. When a player uses him, there are tangible downsides to playing him. Whereas when the AI plays him, they just get this super awesome unit for free, and there's no downside to it. And so, what I mean by that, I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again because I don't like to leave people in the dark. The Chaos Impressive, every time it dies on the battlefield, it has a chance to despawn forever, which means you lose like a character that you spent a fat chunk of the game leveling. That's a bad thing. That's a really, really, really bad thing if it happens to like a level 7 Impressive, who just happens to get focused down by somebody you're playing in the tabletop game who is just particularly vindictive and just wants to punish you while losing. Because I play with people like that, who, like, if they know they're going to lose, they'll try to hurt you as much as possible for the remainder of the season in Blood Bowl or in Mordheim. They just want to cripple you so that when other players play you now, you lose too. They're bringing you down with them. And losing an impressive late game can hurt a lot, like a ton. Because the board game, the tabletop game, is not auto-balanced like this game is. So anyways, the AI just gets to play that impressive without his downside. I actually think that they should probably nerf it a tiny bit when the AI uses him because, oh my god, he is a terror. He's got like 80% dodge. He can't be parried. He deals like 80 damage a swing, and he attacks 4 times a turn. It's nasty. Okay, maybe not 80, like maybe 40 or 50, but still, he's a really, really nasty enemy if he doesn't come with his downside. There's a reason he's so good, basically. It's because he has that downside. So anyways, the Chaos Impressive is gnarly as shit. He's the only one where I see him and I'm just like, no, 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 no! And I like contemplate running away like a coward. I'm gonna go ahead and park somebody right here just in case. I don't want anybody running up on my archers. And while I've got them in kind of solid positions right now, I also need to scout and figure out how I can take Duggy down to the next level. I don't think he can fit through the door jam. That takes him up and over the bridge, which is not where I want him. And so if he's restricted and he actually can't get down to that lower level, we're going to have to stage the whole fight up here. It's not really something I'm enthused about doing. There we go. That'll work. Me likey. Tammy Metzer. Oh wow, I still got a bunch of people I haven't moved. I thought my turn was over after the impressive, because I wasn't paying attention to my timeline up at the top. Still, let's have a look. I'm going to block that landing zone right there just in case. I think we're more than likely going to have to go toe-to-toe, I hope anyways, with their impressive. But we've got our impressive, so I'm not that worried about it. What I'll try and do is maybe I'll try and Jinto Mainshide. His first name is like something you would see in a Star Wars movie. Jinto Cal. That's like what somebody would name like their random Jedi when they're playing the tabletop. I never played the tabletop Star Wars. I had adventure books when I was a kid, which were basically, it's like Dungeons and Dragons that you play by yourself out of this big book manual thing. Kind of fun. Really easy to cheat the dice, though. Really, really easy to cheat the dice because you're just playing by yourself, and it's like, what if this one rolled over and became a 6? Oh no! I got another crit! Man, my Jedi is talented! But anyways, I'd actually never played the tabletop Star Wars game. Oh, look at that. We got somebody already. We got a miss right there. I'm going to take my counterattack. That sounds great. Gorzun Stab. I wish my last name was what I did. Man, I really, really need you to dodge every now and again. This guy is killing me. 75% dodge, and he never dodges. Ever. He always gets hit right in the side of his dome every single time. Such a frustration to me. Such a frustration to me. Like, it's one of those things that you don't even really know what to say about it, because, like, by numbers, he should have dodged something by now. But the last 3 battles, he's been eating them all straight to the face every single time. He also took a deep wound right there, which means that he's probably going to be out for a couple days, too. Just based on bad luck. I mean, we got training that we need to do, so that's okay. Doesn't hurt my feelings that much, and we don't really have a shipment due or anything like that. I'm going to have everybody reroute this way so that we can pick a little fight over here. Our initiative is kind of poopy, isn't it? I got to work on this. Maybe put some stuff into people's perception or alertness or whatever it is. Yeah, Tammy has not been doing it for me lately. I've been thinking about sword and boarding him, or maybe just firing him and getting another guy. Maybe bringing in, I don't know. I just don't know. Man, they're taking their sweet time on those turns. Alright, so you come back over here. I could use a shot from you to help out over there. If you could stun him or something better, he's got a mark of absorption. I'm assuming that that mark in some way absorbs. Absorb the first one, but the second one appears to be dematerialized. Let's go ahead and end that turn right there. That puts him at a bit of a disadvantage as far as the stance that I chose for him, but should be okay. Skaven will be on top of us in just a minute. And the more terrain you put in between you and the Skaven, the more their impressive seems to get bugged out and stuck to a wall, so I'm okay with that. We've got a good shot right there. I don't know if he's outside of range or not. I don't know how I feel about that shot. That shot's unfortunate, and I don't think I feel good about it. You can't reload right now? Alright, just dodge stance for a little bit. It'll be fine. Skaven, the AI plays them in such a way where they always try and go into a straight fight. Skaven require a little sleight of hand. Skaven are an army that are practically unbeatable if you know how to play them properly. They can be a huge titanic frustration if you don't, or if you know how to play them. Your opponent will definitely be sweating. Yeah, we need to eat some hits right here. Oh, look at that. I think he's got sidestep. I think he just did 2 dodge rolls in a row. Did he? No, he doesn't have sidestep. Never mind. That leaves him out of stance for right now. I'm going to bring the Dugster down here. That's such a weird ambush stance. Like, why can't he go that way? Huh. Yeah, his ambush stance definitely seems to be bugged. That's weird. I don't really know what to do about that. All I can do for right now is hope that it's bugged but working. Like, basically just that the little thingy is working the way it's supposed to. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, man. I wanted him to go in at a different angle. Alright. Well, the angle of the dangle is going to have to be what it is, so... Perfect. Keep working on Gorzun's stab, because we're going to have friends really soon. All these guys are out of stance, which has me slightly nervous about the long-term viability of this fight over here. I'm going to have him go ambush, just in case somebody tries to come through that door.
A new round has started.
And there's our new round. Hopefully we don't get caught out of stance, and hopefully their impressive is not wearing bracers. The most upsetting of weaponry. Seems like Duggy may have some issues down here. But between his fear roll and everything else, I think he'll probably be fine. I'll probably line up archers along that right there. If I could pull Duggy back a little bit, I'd feel a little better about it, but there's a miss. Come on with the dodge, son. Ooh. Getting lucky on this one. Okay, we had bad luck in the previous round, got good luck right now. Little good luck anyways. Not a ton of good luck, but enough good luck. My hope would be, see, his range is not good enough, which means I need to... You can't step over that right there. That's unfortunate. Why can't he step over that? Weird. Every time I play this game, there's some like new weird thing that it's doing that I'm just not accustomed to. Trying to get an angle on this guy. I mean, either way, that should be good enough, I think. I just want somebody to help Duggy, just in case he gets dogpiled on this turn. There's a nice little parry. I wonder how many parry chances he gets. It seems like his parry's probably pretty good, because he's knocking down our hit rate by quite a lot. I think they may have changed it so that it shows your overall chance to hit taking into account parry. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I was going to say, I think Duggy might make some friends here. Nope, it was bugged. That's unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. Because a charge would have been nice right there. Still, he's going to go through these dudes like they aren't even there, so I'm not really worried about Duggy's safety. I'll be a little upset if he ends up taking any like random crits or whatever and gets wounded, but other than that, he should be able to... One impressive is more than a match for 2 to 3 normal characters. Assuming he doesn't miss a whole bunch. Why are they all rocking daggers? I forgot to buy and equip that halberd too. Son of a balls. Alright, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Gotta keep these things like on my docket though. I gotta make like little post-it notes and stick them all over my face or something so that I can remember the things that I'm supposed to be doing, but I never do. I never do. You ever have one of those days where you have like a really, really bad like lucid dream and then like for the rest of the day you feel like you're shaking it off? Happened to me last night. I woke up this morning and I was just like, ugh! It was a dream, holy shit. Like, it was one of those dreams that you really, really believe. It doesn't seem too outlandish. But at the same time, it takes you hours to shake that shit. It's weird the stuff your brain does while you're asleep. Like, that's hella wild to me that there's a thing inside your head that can make that happen to you. He should be able to make shots from over here. Me thinky. And a stun would be good right about now because that would keep him off of Duggy. It doesn't matter because Duggy can handle the fight by himself. There we go. At least soften him up a little bit. Scurry Shadow Killer. How does one kill a shadow? He's picking up warpstone. Right before it... Wait, what did he just do? That's unfortunate. I needed him to add on to that fight over there. Still, attacking this guy was probably a mistake because now he's going to get counterattacks and whatnot, which definitely play to his advantage. Let's go ahead and help out over here. He's only got a... Oh. Alright, I fired at the wrong one. Never mind then. Still hit him though, so that's cool. I don't really care as long as damage gets dealt. I mean, as long as it goes to somebody in this game. The wounds worked a little different in tabletop Mordheim, if I remember right. It was a lot like Warhammer 40k, if I remember correctly, where it was just like, you're hit, you're now wounded, you're now dead. Like, it didn't have HP or anything like that, as I recall. Now we should have enough for all of our supplementary stances, though, over here, which is the big thing that kind of set us at a disadvantage. And there's the timely dodge. Go ahead and put him on Web of Steel. Get a big hit right there. I figured he'd have a miss in there eventually, but hopefully he'll land this one. There we go. So we've got him down. My next plan would be, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with Duggy right now. Don't have a whole lot of plans. I do wish that the human impressive could loot. I mean, I realize it's a balancing mechanism. Like, they probably did it just to make sure he wasn't overpowered, but he's got fingers. He's got, you know, no stupidity roll. He'd probably be able to hold it. Ooh, hey, what's up? You guys picking up all kinds of good stuff in here. We don't need Gorzun Stab's shit, though. Not right now, anyways. We could use that warpstone, so I'm not going to turn it down. If he wants to bring me freebie warpstone, fine by me. A little bit of damage dealt right there to good old Scurry with the K. Not prolific spellers, these Skaven. Not amazing. Didn't spend a whole lot of time in spelling class. In fact, I would doubt that they have spelling classes at all in Skaven society, considering it's just a horrible rape world of disgust, and it's bad. You might think that I'm just trying to be edgy right now. It's so bad, though. It's so bad. The world that Skaven live in is pretty deplorable. It is just a world of filth and betrayal and lies and murder and molestation. It's just bad. As far as grimdark goes,
A new round
it's really
has started.
grimdark. They're actually probably one of the next to dark elves. They're one of the darker races. They're one of the races where when you read their lore, you're just like, oh, that would suck. The moment you woke up and knew you were born a Skaven, you just be like, oh man, why me? Who's over there? Somebody's over there. I wish to view him. We still have no view on their impressive, which means he's probably stuck in a doorway somewhere, just humping a wall. Let's jump down here. Let's do our best to keep the firing line tight for right now, because they do seem to like using the gate that's over there. I haven't seen them prefer this one yet, and if they do, when they come around the corner, they'll catch a couple and it'll be fine. Disappointed about his wound. He's got 2 of them too, which means he has to make 2 rolls. Little bit weaker than what I'm ready for. Oh well, though. Hey, there's one. Scout's advice. What is he doing? Please tell me he's going to fight with Duggy. If he tries to fight Duggy, this is going to be on. It's going to be what's up. Ooh, there's a cluster over there. Maybe I should advance my army to this lower area and see if I can pick up some loot along the way. Like, it might be a decent plan. Man, these guys taking their sweet time. Don't think I can jump down from any of these spots. So let's leave them on Overwatch for right now. Seems workable to me. It's not like an amazing strategy, but it's something. And sometimes all you have is something. Squick Squealer, I really hope you try to fight with my impressive. That would be one of my favorite things you could try to do right now. Oh, you are done for now, Ratman. You are done for now. Let's focus on getting down to the next level. Probably do a full-on turn just of him running out here, I guess. Duggy, you want to go handle our little rattling friend here? I don't care if he ambushes. You know, it's amazing how frequently Duggy dodges with a 25%. For real, he never ceases to amaze me. He's dodgier than our guy that has like 80% dodge. It's ridiculous. Duggy's a jukester. He gets out of the way. He's like a big Jerry Rice. He's just running around, doing a little turn, crossing fools over. It's ugly. It's ugly out there. Let's just keep everybody to the same path for right now. If I can get myself some freebies in here before we end this thing off. I'd like to get some loot, is what I'm focusing on right now. Don't think there's... Oh, he's got a cluster on him? Alright, I'll take the cluster. For sure I'll take the cluster. And then I'm going to try and grab that cluster over there too, along with that shard. If we could bring back 2 or 3 clusters on this one, I'd feel happier about it. I'm going to leave him on ambush stance just because he's got nothing else going on and he's got a whole bunch of OP left that he can use for counterattacks or whatever. Still haven't heard hide nor hair nor squeak from our big friend. Oh, when you look at that, they came around the backside. Well, at least I still have 1 melee left, so that's good. They'll be able to help out a little bit with this guy. I don't know who he's going to go after, but he definitely just got lit up. Oh, he's going to throw knives at me? Okay, so he's got nunchucks. The ninja stars are not bad because you can throw them for like 1 OP. Like, seriously, they're a machine gun weapon. You can use them, and since he's going to stay at range, that means I'm going to buck the shit out of this dude on this turn. This guy is done. Like dinner. This guy needs 1 more OP so badly so he can fire thrice per turn. That's all that I want from him, is for him to fire thrice at mice. He doesn't have a great chance to hit. But nah, he pulled it out. He pulled it out. Normally I wouldn't recommend pulling it out on a battlefield. Might be a little risky. You might lose a bit, but I think that leaves them pretty much squared away. See what he does. He wants somebody. Oh, he's going to overwatch that warpstone field. That's not bad. I don't think he'll actually be able to take a shot. Not with the warpstone pistols. God, their entire team's bugged right now. That's really unfortunate. I'm hoping they go back through and redo the AI and just like work on the pathfinder. It's not even the AI. The AI plays fine. It's actually, they do clever things all the time with like their attack turns and whatnot. But they need to work on the pathfinding for sure. And if they don't know how to do it, they need to hire somebody that's like a spec, because it's a big deal for the single player campaign right now. I don't think I've ever had a single game where somebody doesn't get stuck on the AI side. It is what it is. Let's get that wordstone. Have we found their impressive yet? Where's their impressive at? Their impressive is like non-existent right now. Grab that cluster. That gives us about 40 pounds that we're bringing back with us for the day, which is a pretty good haul. It's not bad. It's a workable haul. And then I'm going to stick him inside this building and find some crappy loot that I don't care about. Still going to take it though, because why not? Probably have him finish off Skeet Squealer. So Skeet Squealer has been dealt with. He's now done. And they have a shooter over here. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with his ambush stance. It's all kinds of messed up though. His ambush stance is definitely in some kind of way. I'm not really totally sure how to diagnose what has gone wrong. So it's behind him? Where is it at behind him? Yeah, I saw that coming. Is it like another floor up? Guess not. Okay. That leaves us with a pretty big field to deal with down here. Bad guys inside this building.
A new round has started.
Oh, they had to make a route check. I had no idea, so there goes the fight. Let's see how we did. We actually did really good on that one. I think that we're probably not going to get very good loot from it, but it's extra XP.
On the field of battle is a great feeling. It is even better when you're getting paid for it.
Task complete.
Can you imagine coming across that many little clusters in one go? My God, what a good day. Let's see how bad things are for Tammy. Oh, he got out with a light wound. That's not bad. That could have been a lot worse. I'll take it.
Outstanding.
Got a couple people who have leveled up. You got skill points. Oh, we got an epic luck trinket. That's not bad. We did good on that one though. I feel like we made a solid amount of cash on that one. Before I finish here, what I want to do is I want to buy that halberd and equip it before I forget, because I will forget. So let's go and we're gonna buy that thing. Get some critical hit resistance. Alright, I don't get critted very often, but this is the weapon we've been waiting for. The reason... So that's going to increase his damage pretty considerably. He's going to lose some parry chance. But with Web of Steel, he'll probably be okay. We'll test it out for a couple of fights. If it ends up sucking, then we'll put him back on Sword and Board. But this is exactly the sort of thing that we were going for. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for the next episode of Mordheim, City of the Damned. I will see you in the future. Hi, do everybody.